welcome back to the channel, guys. It's a short video. I just want to say something. Every call you go to, every service call you go to, you have to think, what did I do wrong? Why couldn't we close out the job? Why couldn't I get this one? Why didn't I land it? There's a couple of reasons, but really it's down to 5 main reasons. 5 main reasons, and these are the reasons. I wrote them down so you can see. First one right here is no time. Let's talk about no time. No time, sometimes the customer has somewhere to be. And your manager, sometimes he takes too long, but the customer has somewhere to be. Maybe the customer only has 1 day off out of the week. He has no time. He has no time for your manager to come out. Your manager has to be out like this, but sometimes it's not the right time. Or he just doesn't have any time. But that's hardly the problem, but some cases it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens and it's just not the right time, or either they just don't have any damn time. Sometimes it's a homeowner and a tenant, and the homeowner doesn't have time. Maybe it's an Airbnb. Went to a call like that. Airbnb, homeowner just didn't have any time. Hard to get a hold of this guy. I had to send him a link for him to pay. That's one of the reasons. Next reason is urgency. Now this sometimes is most of the time. No urgency in a call. You're going out there, the customer knows they have a problem, but they don't really know they have a problem. Because every customer knows, yeah, the freaking thing's clogged, but it's not really a freaking problem. In their mind, it's just a normal thing. We have to let them know it's not a normal thing, Mr. Customer. This is a problem. It's urgent. Some of us, we get those calls in the middle of the night for a customer calling in for a leaky shower head. It keeps leaking. What the fuck? That's not urgent. But for a customer, that is urgent. That's one thing I want to tell you. For a customer, that is urgent. We're like, what the? All customers are different. But some customers, they don't know they have a problem. But it's our job to create urgency. It's our job to kind of open their mind to seeing you got a freaking problem. And it's urgent. If there's no urgency in a call, he's going to wait on it. He's going to get other estimates. He's like, yeah, the pipe is cracked, but it's been like that for years. It's been like that for years. There's no urgency. You got to create urgency. Always, you got to create urgency. I'm going to teach you in another video on how to not only create it, but how to keep the urgency in a job. How to keep it. Because not all the time your manager can make it out within 30, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Sometimes it takes them hours, 3 hours. You got to reschedule the job. You got to take a lunch. Then when you come back from the lunch, he's there. You have to learn how to hold the urgency in a call. I'm going to teach you that in another video. Okay. The next one is no money. We all have those customers who they had no money. And most of them, I would not want to say this, but most of them are Hispanic. Sometimes they're in the hood. They're deep in LA. They're deep in the hood. Sometimes it's apartments. You've seen those people who there's things everywhere. You got to literally crawl just to the kitchen. There's like what, 5 people living in the same house. The pipe is broken. They can't afford it. They can't afford it. What do? They call their cousins or this, that. They have so many Band-Aid repairs underneath their... You look under the cross space, they have so many Band-Aids. So many freaking repairs. Like, what the hell? Who put this on as a clean out? What the hell? This is not a clean out. This is not a gym camp. And they put tape and they covered it. Tape. Duct taped. You're like, what the hell? You going into the house? What the... I even seen in the house someone ducted because their P-trap broke and it was hanging. It broke from up here and it was hanging. The guy put it up there and he taped it himself because he couldn't afford to call. Well, he could afford to call plumber, but he couldn't afford the repair. That's my point. It happens sometimes. Once in a while, you're gonna get those customers. Sometimes more than once in a while. There's those customers who just have no freaking money. They're broke. They're living paycheck to paycheck. I got a bar. I went to a call The customer had to borrow money from the brother and the sister, and just to pay for the damn hydrojetter. Yeah, it felt me bad too. I did feel me bad. Like, dang, I cut her a break on the price, but still, she couldn't afford a freaking repair. She had roots in the line. At least at least I got the line open. Okay, the next one is this: no trust, no damn trust. Maybe a customer has a bad taste for plumbers. They have a bad experience, so they had a bad taste in their mouth of a plumber. So they don't trust plumbers. They don't trust their pricing. They think all plumbers are the same. They just don't trust plumbers. And some customers, they just don't trust anybody. But also, if you break the trust from a customer, you told the customer, hey, Mr. Customer, the line is broken, or there's roots in the line, and you don't know because the line's backed up. It's like this up and down the cleanup, and it's about to pop. It's about to pop. That thing's about to pop. Then it clears, and you told the customer there was roots, and your manager comes and he runs that camera. There's no freaking roots, or it wasn't even broken. It was a big clog with a lot of wipes and a lot of toilet paper. You look like a damn liar. You're not gonna get the upsell. You sold that in that other previous video of the steps. You're right here. You sold the $89 special, and your manager, because you can't sell the jetter, or if you could, maybe you sold the jetter and it was for $1,000 or $1,050. You sold the jetter, clear the line with the jetter. Your manager comes, runs that camera. The line looks perfect. No freaking roots. Now you're not going to get the upsell. You effed up. You lost the customer's trust. That's one way of losing the trust. Or maybe just he doesn't trust you because you didn't ask good questions. You didn't ask good questions. Maybe you asked a question where it was like, and he's getting estimates. How much did the other company leave? How much was it that they quoted you? What kind of question is that? That's not a question you should be asking. If you ask him that question, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. Because that question it benefits you. That question is to help you. Who the fuck's gonna ask, how much did they charge you? Or how much did you pay for that car? Like, how much is the mortgage? My point is, don't ask dumb questions. Don't break the damn trust of the customer. Trust is very important. You have their trust for 30Ks, 40,000, 50,000, 20,000, 25, 15, because they trust you. Have no trust, you're not going to get anywhere without any trust. Next one, no need. And this is a big one right here. Let me tell you something. They don't think they need it. They do need it. I want to tell you something. It's hard to say this, but look, in the customer's mind, they don't think they need it because you didn't explain it to them good enough. You didn't explain it to them where, Mr. Customer, you do need to get a hydrojet, or you do need to do this repair. You need to explain it to the customer. That way they know they need something, because they don't know they have a problem. They don't. I mean, yes, they have a problem, but they don't really know they have a problem. They don't really know. So in that case, they don't know if I really need this or not. And that's where you explaining everything in the most simplest form, so they can know, Mr. Customer, your pipe is deteriorated. This is cracked. Mr. Customer, let me show you this. You pull out your phone. This is another one of my customer's house where the pipe was cracked and they waited too long. And now the slab has a crack in the slab. There's a crack in the slab, Mr. Customer. My point is, they need you. It's your job. They need a person who's going to explain it to them very good. That way they know they need it. Because if not, and then in their minds, they don't think they need a new water heater, they're not going to buy from you. Those are the five reasons why you don't get the sale. 5 reasons they don't buy. They don't give you the yes. They don't say, okay, let's do it. Okay, let's start Monday. Those are the 5 reasons. And it's our job to get the sale. If you learn out of all these reasons, the only one I suggest, because we can almost beat every one of these. The hardest one I would say is probably the time. Trying to get both of the decision makers home at the same time. It's your job saying, oh, well, when can we come back where you and your husband are home? So my manager and I can explain everything to you. That's basically what we have to do. But even then, the urgency goes down. But still, everything on here, you can do it. You can overcome. You can overcome by explaining the need of why they need something. Okay, my bad. You cannot overcome the no trust. Once you break the trust, that's it. You lost the job, it's over. Run a fresh call. Urgency, you have to learn how to explain. You have to learn how to create the urgency. How to create it and don't lose your urgency. This one, the no money, talk to them about the payment plans. Talk to them about the financing. The no money down, no interest, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. I don't know your guys' plan. Learn the plan. Learn how to explain the plan. Learn how to do that. That way, hey, not everyone could do it because some people don't like payment plans. But it's your job to learn how to explain it in a way where it sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. Okay, guys. On to the next video. Keep watching my videos. This is all for technicians. I am going to make some videos for managers, the supervisors, and how to sell and what to say to your manager and what to say to your techs, how to train your techs, how to teach your techs. But not only that, all about plumbing, but mostly about sales. Mostly about sales. This is no marketing. This is about sales. I'm going to do a lot of free content. After I do a lot of free content, I'm going to open up a little community. Everyone can watch my videos within that community, and they're going to be longer videos, more in depth, and videos so you can grow, you can scale your revenue to 100K easily. Easily, you can make 100K. Watch my videos. Like I said, you guys have to invest in yourself. Everyone can make 100K. Everyone. It's freaking easy to make 100,000 than ever before. But you have to learn the setup, your process, your script. You have to learn all this stuff and tell your manager to teach you because it's their job to teach you. It's their job. If you ain't making money, they ain't making money. It's a process. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. Both of you guys can make with you and setting it up for your manager, both of you can make tons of fucking money. Tons of money. Tons of damn money. Don't leave money on the table. Learn the process. Every call you go to, maximize the call. Maximize it. Maximize the call. Out of a freaking laundry line, I got a $35,000 job. I sold everything completely. Boom. $35,000. This guy was from Vietnam. I completed that job in 2 days. Coding. Well, it was actually 1 day I completed it, but I gotta take my time. Remember, we gotta take our time. You can't just finish a $35,000 job in 1 day. You could, because it's just damn coding. Coding under the slab, pipe burst, and a liner in the street. All that, $35,000. And I took it in steps. I'm gonna teach you guys every tech. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. Every tech that's watching this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. It's all a process. You gotta follow a process. Okay? Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.